Riccardo Calafiori, the next Paul Maldini, the prince, the handsome guy, versatile, absolutely shy. Riccardo Calafiori is a well-packaged, well-marketed, well-branded scam. And Mikel Arteta, I'm sorry, you fell for that scam. When a guy is that handsome and he's got fluffy hair, right? And he has 2 good performances at the Euros, you're gonna fall for the scam. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, tulululu, tulululu, we have been scammed. We have been catfished, right? If you don't know what catfishing is, it is when a guy creates a Twitter profile or Facebook profile and then they use pictures of a lady to scam you. Riccardo Calafiori is a scam, a giant scam. Like, you know, Calafiori is a scam and Arsenal are a Ponzi scheme, so I don't know what we're dealing with now. Goodness God. How did we fall for this? How did we fall for this? Now, Calafiori as a player has nothing to be blamed for. Nothing to be blamed for. Because Arsenal were told that this guy is the next Maldini. Arsenal were told that this guy is the prince of defenders in Europe and he is their friend. And he isn't shit. He isn't nothing. He isn't. Riccardo Calafiori is our weak link. An 18-year-old midfielder in Lewis Kelly, who was turned into a defender, starts ahead of Riccardo Calafiori. And when Riccardo Calafiori starts, the manager has to take off Calafiori to bring on Lewis Kelly because Aaron Van Bissaka was cooking Calafiori. Bloody Jesus Christ. Like, how bad do you have to be cooked by Bissaka? How poor defensively, how rubbish, how satanic are your skills that Aaron Van Bissaka, a guy that is one-way traffic, when he's facing this way, he takes a long 360 effort to turn. How is Aaron Van Bissaka cooking you? How is a sliding master, a right back whose only skill is sliding, how is he cooking you? Embarrassment. Embarrassment. And when I say that Riccardo Calafiori can't defend, people say, look at Kosi. Riccardo Calafiori is our prince. He's not your prince. You have been catfished. You have been scammed. What you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is a scam of Riccardo Calafiori. We have bought an NFT and we think that we have the real thing. Riccardo Calafiori is an NFT like Crypto Kitties. He's an NFT. He's a piece of art that you can only see online and you don't own, because I think we left the real Riccardo Calafiori at the Euros and we brought an NFT. He is a bloody NFT. A piece of artwork that can't defend, I don't know what he does. I really don't know what he does. Now, I like his energy as a player. But remember, before Riccardo Calafiori, we had a player that had similar energy. Who is that? My brain is ringing. Who is that? Oh, yeah. Nuno Tavares. Same energy, shite. And where is Nuno Tavares? Lazio, Italy. Riccardo Calafiori, before we know it, and shout out to Lee Ghana, he called it before we signed Riccardo Calafiori and said, this guy ain't what you think he is. He is an overhyped artwork, NFT, crypto asset of Maldini. He is just a piece of artwork. Like, this guy is his job is a model. get him to pose for pictures and put them on calendars, you're going to sell calendars worth billions. And the Cronkies, this is a big, like, the Cronkies get into my email. This is a very good marketing strategy. Riccardo Calafiori, we can use him to sell as many shirts, we can use him to sell as many artwork pieces around Arsenal and make billions. When Riccardo Calafiori was signed, we were told that Arsenal didn't have him in their shortlist. We were told that they were impressed by him. All of a sudden, we didn't follow him. We were impressed. He was not in the original list. We were impressed. And by being impressed, we splashed about 40 million euros or more on this guy. I always asked a question, and we were with Glenn in the summer, and we asked this question. What happened to Arsenal having a list of players that they want this summer? What happened to Arsenal knowing that we want a creative midfielder? Vieira will go and Smith Rowe will go. So we want a creative midfielder. We are going to go for this guy. We want a defender who can also double as left back. We are going to go for Hato. What happened to that? Because as far as we were told, Edu said, we have many pages about every player. We flip through. Even me, in my YouTube journey, I have got as many pages than Mikel Arteta. I have done more research, right, on thumbnails. I have done more research on titles. I have done more research on hooks. I have done more research on video length. I have done more research on YouTube as a business than these guys did on Riccardo Calafiori. Last summer was a disgrace. It was a disgrace. And if Arsenal was headed by Africans, we needed thorough cleansing. Like, we would have gone into the forest with a big bull and we would have just cleansed ourselves because it was dirty business last summer. And January was not dirty business. January was, when you cast, January was a cast, right? Like, when you cast, that was January. Our January transfer window was a cast. How will we explain to our kids that we supported a team for 20 years and they brought a manager with no experience and he started buying old defenders? He's obsessed with, this is what the Athletic always say. Mikel Arteta is obsessed with bringing in defenders because he wants to keep clean sheets. Where are the clean sheets? Where are they? You concede 2 against Leicester when you're leading them. You concede first against Southampton. You concede against West Ham and lose. You concede 2 against Villa after leading 2-0. Oh, he's obsessed with defending. How many of his defenders are injured? How many of his centre backs are injured? Saliba is there. Gabriel is there. Timber is there. Calafiori is there. Skelly is there. Zinchenko is there. Tierney is there. Oh, he's been affected by injuries. He's not been affected by injuries. He's a bloody fraud. And a bloody fraud that I am willing to give a chance, by the way. But Riccardo Calafiori will market its scam. And Italian teams need to be investigated right now. We need to get the FBI to investigate Italian teams. First, they sell Sandro Tonali to Newcastle and he receives a ban. AC Milan, well done. Second, they send over Riccardo Calafiori to Arsenal. He's injured every single time. Well done. They sent Skamaka to West Ham. No show. Well done. I don't know how we fell for the Calafiori scam, but when I look at this guy and, when he's flipping his hair, he is nothing. He's not even a footballer, I think. Like, I tell you guys, honestly, Ricardo Calafiori doesn't get into any team in the Premier League at left back. He doesn't. Because he's not a proper left back, honestly. Okay, at centre back, we don't know. We don't know at centre back. I would love to see him put at centre, but he can't defend. If you can't defend Aaron Van Bissaka, you want to defend Mbappe. You want to defend Vinicius Jr. If Vinicius Jr. found Calafiori, Calafiori would be dead. We would have to take him to Italy for burial. Like, seriously. Does that explain our summer? It does. Does that explain the philosophy under which we are running, under Mikel Arteta? It does. And I'm sorry, Ricardo Calafiori, when I have Miles Lewis-Skelly, and I have Kieran Tierney, and I have Julian Timber, he shouldn't be starting at left back. And not anymore. It's a rough Sunday. Couple of rough pieces put out there, but bear with them. Positive content will come. You know, the sun, they usually say the sun always sets and then it rises. Yesterday it set and today it rose, but didn't rise well. So I hope tomorrow we've got better ideas.